All right, L.A.R movement still moving. I'm trying to say this correctly. Okay. Black love, enough of the misplaced hate or aggression or anger. We have a we have some Lucy. We have some splaining to do. Um, Start with men. Sometimes the way society is made up for men, it's we're expendable. So in general, we have of we have a society that uses us up. But when but it turns into a relationship thing when we have women who we have a faction of women who want to use us up, and then we have a faction of women that want to love on us. And what happens is we get used up so many times that you know hurt people. So now we start using women, and women don't like that, and then it becomes a cycle of I'm gonna get you before you get me. So what happens is, okay, now somebody got your feelings hurt. Now I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Now I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Now I'm gonna break your heart. Now I'm gonna break your heart. Now I'm gonna break your heart. And the thing about that is, karma is a bitch, and you can't go around. Okay, you can go around heartbroken and wanting to get even with just the female population by screwing women over, but that's gonna come back on you. Just like it's a lot of lonely gigolos in the world. It's a lot of guys who out here who just fucking and ducking. They get lonely too, but they still gotta admit to themselves, okay, I did this. You know what I'm saying? Like say Ice T and Coco. Ice T can't be completely mad because he put himself out as a pimp and his girl out as a hoe in some ways. So he has to take responsibility for that. I'm just using him as an example. But we have an issue in this. And at the same token, men want to be loved, women want to be loved, or men want to be loved and women want to be wanted, or men want to be wanted and women want to be loved. However you want to spin it. But you can't put something out there for a long period of time and then all of a sudden say I'm ready to settle down. See, that's where most guys mess up because that's one of our bad flaws. Like I've never been faithful. I've never been committed. I've always just did what I did. And when it's time to actually meet somebody that you're willing to settle down with, excuse me, that likes you for you, a lot of us we fuck that up by being used to the same old habits. But then you want this person to stick by you through your bad habit until it cleans up. That's not fair and that's not right. You know, and there's been plenty of guys who've been heartbreakers who wind up breaking a girl's heart who they know didn't deserve it. And ain't no coming back from that. And then it's like, I got it's a twisted thing because now you realize you might not now you feeling yourself you ain't good enough for a good woman because you had one and you fucked it up. So you're gonna be back to being super hoe and then blaming women. But it's really at that particular point is you because you didn't know when to put it down. Some of us have issues with our mothers, aunts, grandmothers, uncles, not uncles, but sisters, cousins, and the way we look at it, and the way some of our dysfunctional family is, we approach women in that dysfunctional way. And and I'll be honest with you, like in this day and age, whether women like to admit it or not, it's the struggle for a man to talk to a woman is if I treat you with no respect, I'm more likely to get in your pants. I'm more likely, and that's more likely to be in your company enough to know to see who you are. If I treat you with respect, it's more likely that you're going to turn me away. So, in a twisted way, our dealings with a lot of women has made us look at it. Okay, look, I got to treat you like a bitch to get to know you, and you won't respect me until I do. And the sad part about it is too many women actually go by that logic. Flipping this around, ladies, some of y'all have daddy issues, and um, you take it out on guys who have nothing to do with it. Some of y'all have baby daddy issues, and you take it out on guys who have nothing to do with it. Some of you have bad choices, choose bad guys, and you got to live with the consequences of it, whether it be a failed marriage or a bad relationship after you had kids, or STDs, or ruined credit, or going a felony or anything like that. Then you take it out on guys that have nothing to do with it. That's the same misplaced anger that I was talking about before with the guys, with us guys. And you can't you can't do that. Like it's not gonna get you nowhere. Another thing is the intelligence thing. Don't let the world, because a lot of females, y'all got on this quote unquote empowerment thing, and it's okay to be empowered. It's another thing to be entitled, and sometimes your actions are interchangeable. Like you're more entitled than you are empowered because you expect to get things that you didn't earn or don't deserve just on the strength of whatever. And so what happens when I see out here young ladies feel like they got time, and there's too many of y'all out here who feel like y'all have time, and what happens, y'all are too late to see that y'all time ran out years ago. You know what I'm saying? 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, talking about, okay, now it's time to find me a man and a husband and have a family. It's not gonna happen for the bulk of you. You know, the people have lied to you and told y'all, get your career together and don't depend on no man. And if your parents are married, your parents will tell you that, okay, I was with your mother or father when we was in high school or college or right after college, and that didn't change the career situation. It really did. That didn't change what their dreams and aspirations were and ambitions and what they did with their life. They didn't say, "Oh, you're here, so oh, you're ruining everything." That made no sense, and that's keeping y'all lonely and bitter. The thing about it is, we have people who we need to be mad at, but we have to stop taking our anger out on people that we feel we could beat up on because we're scared to confront the people who actually done us wrong. Because what's happening is, when your heart actually is looking for love, your actions then ran everybody who would have loved you away, and now you stuck with the bottom of the barrel because you pushed all the cream of the crop away with your misplaced anger and bitterness. That's on both parties. So if you want better, you got to recognize your baggage beforehand, and if you don't recognize your baggage beforehand, when it hits you, it's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. I'm out.